Hello, fellow readers of the Môrdreigiau Chronicles and of A Grail of Eidothea. I wanted to share this video with you. I went on holidays end of April through May, and I spent 5 days in Wales. The reason why I went on this trip is that I've never actually seen the west coast of Wales. I've been to the south coast, and I really wanted to see if I could find Eidothea's house. But my hope in going was to see at least some of the scenery. And when I looked into travelling through that particular part of West Wales, there is no public transport at all. So we landed on doing a bus tour. It was a minibus, and we just meandered through Wales. So I'm all very excited about going on this trip. We also did Ireland, and we also went to Germany for a couple of days. But this was why we planned this trip last minute, because I really wanted to see where this book came from. We went through Cardiff, and we went inland up through the Brecon Beacons and across to Aberystwyth. And from there we went up a little further to Harlech Castle, in a little further to the Snowdonia National Park, and then finally we made our way down the west coast of Wales. And this is what happened. Yeah, couldn't see a damn thing. Fortunately, we did duck down beneath the fog or the low cloud, and so I was able to see some things of Newquay, which is a small little fishing town. And so that reminded me of the fishing village that is near where Eidothea lives, which is Bisgotha Moor. Did not find the village, which I looked up. It means great fishing. So I don't know if she chose to hide where she was from, or if perhaps the village no longer exists because so many people now are moving to the cities. Maybe it's a ghost town or whatever. I don't know. And so it was a little on the disappointing side that it was, atmospheric. So just remember, it's atmospheric. Very atmospheric. You almost imagine sea dragons rising out of the mist. Didn't see any of those either. So it was really interesting to see the kinds of houses in the fishing village, how it was all like clustered on the cliffs of actually these bays. And there was one village we drove through. One of it was like really bedded and deep in an inlet. I think it was like actually on a river or a creek or something. And so it was well protected, the boats, from the ocean. Well, the tide was low when we were there, but you get the idea. So there we go. So that is a little peek at a setting for Eidothea. The minute we've moved to Bath, when I'm going to share this with you, and I did have photos of Bath, but I lost them in the move. And watch an episode of Bridgerton. I think half of that is set in Bath. Or no, better yet, watch Persuasion, the older version from the 19-somethings or other, because that is set in Bath. And that's just shows you what a beautiful city it is. Jane Austen lived in Bath for a little while. There's a Jane Austen house there. So I don't have any footage to show you of Bath, but you can find that yourself easily enough. West Wales, like I've seen some pictures online, but you can never tell with pictures what you're actually seeing is West Wales or somewhere else. I can now say I've seen bits of it in my own eyes. So we're coming down to the last 3 installments of A Grail for Eidothea. I just wanted to give you a heads up. There's going to be a little bit of a hiatus. This thing that I found in the trunk, besides her diary here, I haven't shown it to you yet. It's complicated, and the handwriting is really quite difficult to read. And so I'm actually having to pull it together from several different sources to give you the story, because there was one complete novel in there. I will show you that in the future. One complete novel in there, but then there was also other things in there, other diaries. There was another collection of short. Actually, I've shown you the Red Book of Rhiannon. It's over there. It's over there. So it's this like a compendium or somebody's research book, and I've just been trying to pull all the little bits together and make it into a coherent storyline for us, because now we have multiple points of view. I think is the authorial term for it, but they're different people writing now. And yeah, it was just really difficult to put it together in a coherent fashion. So I am going on holidays again for a few weeks. So we won't be picking up on book 2, which I still haven't settled on the title, what to call it either. Because there is really no title. Once I read this, I knew what the title should be, but there's no simple noun for name in book 2. It's messy. Maybe I should just call it It's Messy. And hopefully you don't think it's a footballer. So I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like a river trembles. It's based on a poem. Not that I found, but it's a poem out there. Kind of, when I read it, kind of like felt like the lead story. And maybe a little while before we pick up on book 2. I will get to you as fast as I can, which means this newsletter is going to go a little quiet because I need that time to put things together. And I figure you don't want me rabbiting on about anything in the meantime. So stay tuned. There will be a couple of posts after the last installment. I'm going to give you a full flip through of this journal all together, all in one place. You've seen snippets of it here and there, and perhaps you haven't had time to watch the videos as they snippeted it through and you just read the story. Now you're going to have a lovely look at this journal. I am also going to launch a referral program so that once, we're just going to have some interesting rewards. Actually, some of them are pretty boring, but there is one really interesting reward. Stay tuned for that. And then I think it's going to be radio silence until book 2 is ready. I'm getting closer. It's just handwriting is just so difficult to read sometimes. And then there are all these pieces, and now I have to put them all together into some coherent whole. Clearly, the person who gathered this material did not put them in some sort of cohesive whole. So that's where we are. 3 more posts, a flip through video, 1 more post about me starting a referral program. Well, I'm quite happy with the number of subscribers. The reward I came up with is so dang cute that I have to. Even if nobody achieves the referral, it'll be fun. It's just a fun idea. So thank you for watching this and listening to me blather on about this magical diary. And I'm promising there'll be more magic to come. It's just the timing, unfortunately, has not worked out so that I can go from this one to the next one. It's just taking a little more time. Thanks for watching, and I will see you the next time. Bye!